Hello there, I'm TB and I like to draw. And this is my questions and answerings. So let's get into that. Starting with Crosby Man 64. What is your favorite project? Good question. I don't remember very many of the names. Press Start by Goomba Man. That one's pretty fun. It's like the Impossible Quiz, and I made one of those physical ones, like a book, in school. So that was fun. And it reminds me of that. Would you rather delete No, who do you look up to? Spider-Man. Guy's been through a lot. Would you rather delete hopscotch or switch to Scratch? Either or, to be honest. I don't use hopscotch too much right now, and I've never really tried Scratch, so that might be interesting. Also, I've deleted hopscotch several times already, so I don't know. -1 or +2? -1 because I don't want to be canceled. What colors do you primarily draw or paint in? Well, I don't use like specific colors more than others, really. So, like, I use a whole variety of colors all across the rainbow. I'm very inclusive, but I don't use, like, okay, I don't keep track of which ones I use more than others. So I'm not sure. I'm sure there are some out there, obviously, but I have no idea. If I had to guess, maybe green. Maybe I use the most green since I like nature, stuff like that. There's a lot of green out there in nature. So maybe I'll go with that, but I'm not really sure. It's not something I keep track of. Do you know your number is currently my age? I did not know that, but I do now. Pretty cool. Do your best Mickey Mouse impression? Okay. Oh, I'm Mickey Mouse! No, that was terrible. Hi, guys! Oh, hi, guys! Oh, Mickey! Okay. Yeah, forget that. I tried, though. Is this too many questions? Nah, fam, we haven't even gotten to Brainies yet. Do you prefer digital art or real-life art? They both have their drawing aspects. Digital art you can undo, redo, and I really wish I could do that in real life. But also, in traditional art, you have to kind of work your mistakes into the piece, and I find that really cool. But I don't really prefer one over the other. I use them both pretty equally, but lately I've been doing a lot more traditional art since I got so used to doing digital. So maybe I have done more digital in the last few years, but not that that's relevant to the question. I prefer both. I do both. Okay. What art program do you use? I use Clip Studio Paint Pro. It's pretty great. Where did you get the idea for your username? A random name generator, actually. Please say that it's a tint of blue or purple. He he he. It's actually green. I know it would seem like blue or purple because of my sort of color scheme that I follow as TB, but that's just a character. And my actual favorite is green because of nature. And I love nature. And growing things, plants. Who is your biggest inspiration when it comes to your art? That's a good question, and my answer is my grandma. No, my great-grandma. My great-grandma is like the only one in my family that would openly draw and create things and paint. And she made some really crazy good paintings. So growing up, she was kind of an inspiration for me and my family. And sometimes I still see her paintings hung up in my grandparents' house and think, whoa, hopefully I can be that good someday. What specific style of art do you enjoy the most? Urban fantasy. Doesn't get much cooler than that. As a #1 artist, what made you stay on an app and community mainstream towards coding? I made a lot of friends here. The app was kind of like my first social media of sorts because I wasn't allowed to use one. And eventually, I started sharing my art, and on the forum too. And believe it or not, that was my first time sharing it online. So that was very cool. And the friends I made along the way really, really stuck on Hopscotch. Some of my first online friends. And I love creating. So making art for games, which of course I haven't done in a while because I've been extra busy lately, but doing that process was really, really, really fun to me. And I will probably get back into it soon. But in general, what's stuck is the friends that I made along the way. What's your favorite toothbrush brand? I don't know. Favorite toothpaste brand? I use Arm & Hammer, so I guess that. Favorite toothpaste flavor? I use mint, but if there was bubblegum, I'd be all over that stuff. Best bristle thickness / texture? I honestly don't know. I had a witty answer to that written down on a slip of paper, but I've lost said slip of paper, and so I have no witty answer for that question. Sorry, guys. What dental practices do you recommend? Probably brushing your teeth. It may do you some good. Do you see the evolution of toothbrushes as trending positively or negatively? Why? I see it as positively, because people are getting less cavities and stuff like that, and that's good. And I hope we keep heading in that direction. Do you have less than, exactly, or more than 23 toothbrushes? Less than. I think I have 3. Do you brush your teeth? No. How does it feel to have joined on April Fool's Day? Pretty awesome. Hi TB, I missed you. Hello Brandy. How you doing? All right. Which do you like more, -1 or 23? -1 because I don't want to be canceled. Art tips, please. Just draw. Art block sucks, but drawing is how you get moving. You just gotta do the thing. How do you feel about being the first hopscotcher to appear in the story game? It's an honor. Is there any chance your deleted art will be returning? Maybe. I have no idea. I haven't even thought about it. What's your least favorite color? Neon green. It's what other use does that have other than blinding people? And of course, it's useful when it's for that use, getting people to notice it. But otherwise, I never use that color, and it's just horrible, horrendous. Where am I? Since you're not really on Hopscotch as much anymore, what's your life like now? Pretty crazy. I've got some commissions and online stuff going on, other than Hopscotch, obviously, and that's been awesome. Some more community stuff in other areas, and life's been life. Pretty crazy stuff. Anything important we missed? Yes, a lot. Is there a chance your paintball comic ever gets continued? Maybe. Who knows? Do you miss the apps Hasak? Hopscotch art community? Yes. As I've already said above, it was pretty important to me. And I will probably be returning here and there again. Which answers your next question. How many languages do you know? 4, but none are real. What's your favorite H value? I don't know any off the top of my head, sorry. Do you follow any object shows? No. What happened to Paintbrush once the name change went through? I don't know. It was probably just all a big mirage. What's your proudest creation? A cardboard tank. We had like a whole neighborhood war. It was awesome. Is this too many questions? No, you're good. What do you plan on doing with my admiration? Putting it on a pedestal. I have a whole pedestal dedicated to your admiration. What is 2 + 2? 4, but don't quote me on that. Did you brush your teeth today? No. Have a nice day. You too, Brainy. Are you a stegosaurus? Silly question. Duh. I love dinosaurs. How many pet frogs do you have? None, but I would really like a pet frog. Do you like potatoes? Yes, we grow them. Does 7 = 18? Yes, but don't quote me on that. Are your pet frogs Australian or Norwegian? Australian. What's your favorite thing to draw? Dragons, dinosaurs, big lizards. One time I mixed a dragon with a llama and called it drama. And I've probably drawn that like the most out of anything, all over homework and other areas. And I also like to make fantasy worlds, or just worlds in general. One time I drew a big map in my sketchbook that took an entire science class. And before I get off track, are you allergic to bees? No, I'm not, but I somehow managed to step on one every single summer. And that's not cool because 1, it hurts to step on a bee, and 2, bees are my friends. How many frogs have you hugged this year? None, but I could really use a frog hug. What color is your toothbrush? I think it's green and blue and gray. You're back. Do you love toothbrushes a lot? Silly question, of course I do. Why did you choose that user? Random name generator. Where did you find hopscotch? App Store. When you look left, then walk 23 feet forward, then right 32 feet forward, what do you see? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. A giant toothbrush or toothpaste? No. I see some plants, a garden, and a basketball pole. Naturally, though, the basketball hoop pole is made out of dried toothpaste. Are you a dentist? No. Where did you find your passion for art? From within. From within. What do you think about SCP-063? I honestly do not know what that is. But it's probably pretty cool. These are some really good questions. Couldn't agree more. Hey, Toothbrush 23. Here's a few questions for your vid. Oh. A few more questions. Do you think art is subjective or objective, or somewhere in between? Why? It's too early in the morning for this. I'm sorry. How has the Hopscotch platform inspired you as an artist? It's inspired me a lot because, sharing my art with others online through Hopscotch. And there were a lot of other users that inspired me, which I could list off for a long time. and some other styles have kind of gone over into my art because I pick up bits and pieces, and that's pretty awesome. And that all came from hopscotch. Oh, there we are. If you have any advice to newer hopscotchers, what would it be? Keep coding, and don't think that everyone dislikes you. Keep doing your best, and you'll be fine. What's your opinions on AI and its involvement with both art and coding? It's pretty scary, to be honest. What is your favorite flavor of frog? I don't know. I've never had frog. What book? What book? Favorite book. Okay, favorite book. Lord of the Rings. Favorite season? Season of what? If you're talking about like real life seasons, I'd probably say spring. Love the vibe, the green, the nature. Flowers. Flowers are one of my favorite things. Sorry, I can't think of anything else right now. You're good. Would you rather be able to draw all of your art perfectly, subjective maybe, and interpreted however you like, or be able to draw your art as efficiently as possible, as quickly as possible, still prone to mistakes? Left or right, extremely. Oh, wait. Okay. I would like to just stay how I am now because I'm learning and growing and experiencing, and that's how it's meant to be. Left or right, extremely important, do not pick wrong. Up. Favorite? Sure. How many paste pistols have you sold? That's classified information. How do you like being the new leader? Oh, it's awesome. It's great. I'm selling, y'all. I just realized it's actually Sophia. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go back to bed now. This was fun. Thanks for all the great questions. TB out.